let's try and let's test the weight here and see if there's anyone that looks would be the type to give us a good price for this.
All right. So are you guys just gonna go out hunting for a shop before dark?
That's my plan.
All right. I'm just gonna speed things up and say you do manage to find a firearm shop, and they're willing to give you 1,500 gold for it.
That's standard.
Do we try and should we haggle with them?
Is there a haggle way?
Alright, that's too much, I suppose.
Not really.
But I wouldn't anyway. I mean, it's a fair price.
Can I bluff and pretend it's more than a +1?
I assume that you gave it to him for him to investigate and show that it's a +1 pistol, or would you have just asked, "Hey, how much would you?"
Yeah, I would ask first before giving it.
All right, and he says 1,500 gold, and you're saying, "Well, what if it's a +2 pistol?"
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. What are you bluffing? How outlandish is your bluff for what this pistol is?
So, I'm trying to.
Okay. Let's actually establish a location here, since you guys are trying to do more than just sell a gun at this point. So let's say that this is a male dwarf behind the counter in this shop just full of firearms.
Okay.
And he says, "Oh yeah, +1 pistol. I'd buy that for 1,500 gold."
Better question is Don in the room when you try to bluff? Like, to try to scam the guy?
That's a good
question.
That's
Would
your
Don have
fate.
followed?
Yeah. That's your
I mean,
decision.
it's your gun. It's your prerogative what you do with it. I didn't think so.
We can just assume Don's hanging out back at the tavern then.
Yeah. I mean, it's no point for everybody to just hang around just for to get, sell off one item.
Because I'm gonna say, ooh, echo.
Who are we getting echo from here?
Not
No.
me.
Not me.
Bar.
Okay, I think it went away.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
Continue.
So Wait, I'm gonna. Okay, I thought I heard myself again. So yeah, I'm going to pretend that the gun is actually used to belong to like a very obscure away from here, but a very powerful gun mage, and that there is it basically to claim that it is more than a +1, and this it is a +2. The mage is long gone, was found while we were excavating looking for treasure, and yeah, we want to exchange it for its actual value.
So one thing you might want to note is that when you look at this gun, this thing looks brand new. This is a fresh +1 gun right off the
It's
press.
magic, of course.
Well, yeah, it's mad. Yeah, magic is what it's keeping it like that. It will
Alright.
always be in perfect order. And look, just as nice as this.
All right, roll me a bluff check.
All right.
I'll help with the bluff. Well, I've actually got a decent bluff, I think.
Are you with her?
How can you help with bluffing?
So how you can help out is you roll the same check, and if you roll 10 or above, then you can grant a +2 to your ally.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah,
28.
that's 28. Okay, so yeah, this guy learns first. Really? Is that the case? Ah. And he's gonna roll a sense motive. Let's see how well the shopkeeper is. Well, I'll be. All right. Let me take a look at that. I'd like to investigate this fine piece further.
Now, I'll warn you, there are some words on it that is covering part of the magic, unless you are explicitly all really mastering magic detecting ability. You'll be able to see some of it, but some of it might be masked. But still, yeah, take a look.
All right. He pulls out a little eyeglass that he fits into his eye and starts really closely investigating this gun. This is a very nice working order. You two. I suspect that I might be able to sell this for quite a price. What would you say this gun mage was? I want to write this down and make sure I get this right.
All right, so it is from beyond Caldera, so probably not a whole lot of people will know. His name is Aexanon.
Aexanon. All right. How do you spell that?
A-E-X.
A-E-X.
N-N-O-N.
N-N-O-N. All right, that's an interesting name there you got. All right. I'll give you, how about 2,000 gold for this piece?
Sure.
I just exchange a glance with Regal if that's enough.
All right. Well, pleasure doing business with you all. Here's your 2,000 gold.
Uh-huh.
Now, I noticed that you also have those bullets with you. I assume you won't be needing those anymore.
Nope.
Yeah, if you would want to just have them at normal sell price, that's fine. They're just normal bullets.
All right, that's fine. Then that will be another 55 gold.
Okay.
Here you are. So you have 2,055 gold for 10 bullets and this lovely gun, +1 gun owned by Axonon himself.
Yep.
Here you are.
Pleasure making business with you.
Uh-huh.
Likewise. Enjoy the rest of your time here in Gaffel.
You're a naughty, whatever you are.
Hey, the chaotic good was okay with this. So that means it was okay.
The neutral good was also okay with that.
It's for the greater good and all that. All right, yeah. So
True
you
neutral
swindled
did
this
not
guy
care.
out of 500 gold.
They're great, they're good.
And now you've offloaded
Shut
this
it.
fancy gun.
Yep.
And you're squatting out a lot more money now.
And yeah, and the idea is that we can just use that to leverage on whatever dying, so we don't have to worry. And passing through the pass should go alright.
Alright. So, 5 silver each to spend the night at the 100-pound inn.
You know what? I'll pay for that.
You got this?
Yeah, I got this.
Cover everybody.
So how much does that ends up being?
That's 2 gold total.
Alright.
Man, never being all nouveau riche right now.
Yeah, so you guys wake up the next morning, and you start heading south out of town, and there's just a ton of jewelry kiosks with just merchants shouting and holding up gems, trying to convince people to buy them. There's dudes with diamonds, dudes with huge, brilliant sapphires, people with like fancy jade bracelets. There's all sorts of stuff. In fact, there's actually one guy who's kind of off to the side, looking a little shady with one of his with one of his kiosks, but the rest of them actually look pretty legit and are shouting loudly to try to get customers to come by.
Mr. Wellhart, I can't increase the volume of everyone else anymore. But I will increase the volume and...
Hold on.
Oh, Mr. Wellhart's watching on, YouTube.
Yeah, Teraunce's spam.
Okay. Teraunce, are you familiar with the situation?
Yes, I was paying attention. We were trying to find a diamond and that sort of stuff.
Raocow, how would you like to handle this?
Wait, what? Handling what here? Like,
Handling our viewer on stream.
oh, I mean, I can't really control what's happening on the stream.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We'll just let it by. Like,
Okay.
it's not mine, so I'm not gonna impose anything.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So are you guys just going right for the closest diamond dealer then?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I mean, there's a lot of different gems here on sale.
Yeah, like, just, it seems to be a sucker's bet to just go to the nearest one.
You do notice that the kind of shady kiosk off to the side has seemingly a big bowl of what kind of looks like diamonds from a distance here. And it's like a much vaster quantity than any of the other kiosks. But he's also not shouting for people to come over and take a look.
I find that curious.
But he's also not shouting for people to come over.
Does anybody have a praise?
I find that curious. You'd think I would with my background, but I don't.
That's pretty funny, actually. It sounds like the answer is no.
Yeah.
I'm gonna detect magic in his direction.
You don't detect any magic.
And evil? Probably not, but...
You detect that this guy is a little evil.
A little.
Just a little.
Just a little.
How many units of evil?
Like on a scale of 1 to 10, maybe a 1 or a 2.
Hmm.
Just average mischief.
Hmm.
Not mischief, but scoundrel.
The factory has a ton of stuff though, but maybe I don't know. There's no trickery involved. Like he's obviously running a business, but he's not hollering.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he might not want to draw attention to himself because I don't know what.
You do see him actually take a. You do see somebody walk up. One of the merchants that's wandering around walk up and actually buy one of these gems and walk off.
The person that's walk off, where is it walking off to? So where's the pass? Or?
Toward the pass, yeah.
Okay. So
I'm suspecting what everybody else probably think, but it's probably just glass and stuff.
possible, yeah. But like it's probably that his prices are significantly lower.
Mm-hmm.
While still having a good profit. Yeah, that's a good point. Oh, jeez.
Maybe he has control of the entire diamond supply, and the other merchants are being forced to buy off him.
They wouldn't be sitting wasting time. Probably.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he would gain from that. Yeah.
I mean,
So we should probably not risk getting a fake diamond or similar, because the Fae would probably recognize the real deal.
So, is the pass really under cover of trees?
Yeah, so these woods are very dense. It looks like the canopy probably blots out the sun mostly.
mm-hmm. I mean, I could attempt to praise any gem we find, any gem that he hands over to us, but
Do you want to give that a shot?
I have put a little time into learning that skill. Yes.
And just looking, it shouldn't mean that we have to buy it.
Yeah, it's just we're curious.
Alright.
Yeah.
You guys head on over to this little kiosk then?
I suggest not everyone as a group though.
Alright, so who's
I
going?
hang back.
Yeah, I'll hand back too.
I'm
Go.
I'm probably going to have to go. I am.
Well, I've got a bit of intelligence for praise, and I've got sense of motive in case he tries to pull some shit, so I might as well go.
I'm hanging back, but Pineapple is going forward.
Okay, so it's Teraunce and Weimar. So Ruggle and Don and Pineapple are all heading forward.
Yep.
All right,
Terrence, you're having some feedback on your end.
you are getting a little bit, yeah.
Occasionally, not always, which is a bit weird.
It's very inconsistent, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys approach and
There might have been a brief little bit of feedback or something, because I briefly had opened the YouTube stream or whatever, because I've been.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that explains it.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. Mystery solved. So, yeah, you guys head forward, and this is a human wearing a brown cloak.
Mhm.
He sees you and says, "Hello, can I interest you in some cubic zirconium for your crowns?"
Wouldn't know what that is, huh?
You can
Maybe
roll.
roll intelligence.
Yeah, just a roll a raw intelligence roll if you want to see if you know what that is.
Alright, I can
No.
hear through my friends.
So Don recognizes the name cubic zirconium, but oh, that's right. You can. Are you listening through Pineapple?
Yeah, I'm listening through Pineapple.
All right. Yeah, you know what it is. It's in case anybody here doesn't know, cubic zirconium is a very famous gem that looks very much like diamond, but is not diamond and is significantly cheaper.
I'm gonna wait to see what people are doing before I do anything, because I'm just gonna assume people know what it is, so go on for now.
Interesting. Well, what is cubic zirconium?
Cubic zirconium is much cheaper as a way to get past the Fae of the forest. I can sell you a large cubic zirconium. It's simply 50 gold, whereas my competitors with proper